This week on TJP News, making a medical examination like a video game, a bold return trip to the moon for Israel, and an artificial steak that's no bull. I'm Jeff Hopkins. Let's take a closer look at the top stories from the startup nation. Here's some medtech news that you can take to heart. Ultrasight is revolutionizing cardiac sonography through the power of their award-winning machine learning solution to enable more accurate and timely clinical decisions. The Ultrasight automated guidance system helps bring the benefits of cardiac imaging to more healthcare professionals in new care settings and provide greater access to patients. Their innovative software guides operators in grabbing the best image of a patient's heart using simple video game type instructions and reduces the training time from 2 years to just a single day. This lets nearly anyone, regardless of skill level, diagnose problems wherever a patient is treated, from doctors' offices, community hospitals, ambulances, or remote communities, or even space. During an upcoming mission, Colonel Eitan Steva will use a handheld ultrasound device and acquire cardiac ultrasound images using Ultrasight's real-time guidance on the International Space Station. Yet another Israeli medtech innovation that is out of this world. And speaking of space, Israel's second planned moon mission is quickly shaping up to become a reality. SpaceIL, the nonprofit organization behind Israel's original initiative to land an unmanned spacecraft on the moon, announced recently that it raised $70 million from a group of prominent philanthropists and investors to launch Bereshit 2, a follow-up space mission set for 2024. The investors include the Khan Foundation by South African-Israeli philanthropist Morris Khan, who also backed the first moon mission, the Patrick and Lena Drahi Foundation, and the Moshel Space Foundation in partnership with leading Israeli VC firm Entree Capital. The orbiting spacecraft will set off on a 5-year mission to serve as a platform for educational science activities in Israel and the world via a remote connection that will enable students in multiple countries to take part in deep space scientific research. That's a huge step for Israel and an even bigger one for mankind. Israeli cultivated meat startup Aleph Farms has raised $105 million in a Series B funding round to bring its cultured, slaughter-free meat to market next year. In 2018, Aleph Farms unveiled the world's first slaughter-free steak made from cow cells and a cultivated ribeye steak earlier this year. The founders said the fresh funding will help them execute plans for large-scale global commercialization and portfolio expansion into new types of animal protein sometime next year. The company is currently working with regulatory agencies and steering its way toward market entry. Are you interested in investing in Israel and the startup nation? TJP is the perfect investment vehicle. Visit thejerusalemportfolio.com for your stake in Israel's booming economy.